Okay, so in the last lecture, we had seen how SNMP communication takes place using the 5 messages. So we have understood the architecture also. So today we will see how security is incorporated into the SNMP. So security is incorporated by grouping the manager and agent into a community. So we will understand the SNMP community profile. So the outcome will be you will understand how security is provided in SNMP using community profile or a name or a community access policy. Okay, see why I am highlighting or I am taking the separate topic is students write every year SNMP security is there only in version 3. Okay, right from the beginning हर एक SNMP में security है. Okay, so how version 1 and version 2 has the security in the form of a community profile, and for version 3 when we will see that is altogether a different architecture. So there we have all the encryption, decryption, okay, user authentication, authorization, okay, जो हम लोग currently जो mail में सारा कुछ होता है, that is like how I give the username, then password, then right now there is 2-level, 3-level security. Okay, so that is all present in my version 3, but that does not mean security is absent. Okay, in version 1 and 2, it is there by using community profile. So we will understand. It's a very simple concept, but that way the security was incorporated into the SNA. Okay, so what is SNMP community? So SNMP community, we say that SNMP community. Now, what is SNMP community? The pairing of any two entities is called as an SNMP community. So I can pair 2 agents, I can pair 1 agent with 1 manager, I can pair multiple agent with 1 manager. Okay, so in short, pairing of 2 or more than 2 entities is called as SNMP community. Like we can say that we belong to BEXTC community. Okay, so T's are not allowed, SE's are not allowed. So whatever I will teach, it is only for the current BEXTC class. So the SNMP community name, it is called by the word only community. It is specified by a string of octets. Remember, when we talk about anything, final is I have to write an ASN1 coding to share that information, and I have to encode it. Okay, so encode it using TLV encoding, and I have to write an ASN1 program. So the SNMP community name, if I give a name to one particular community, it is specified by a string of octets. Okay, remember we had this various kinds of data types. So SNMP community naam hai na, ek name hai, so it is given by a string of octets, and multiple pairs can belong to the same community. It's not that one agent, one manager only will be a part of one community. I can have multiple pairs. Multiple pairs means many agents can be there, or many managers can be there belonging to the same community. So this is SNMP community. So pairing of 2 entities is called as SNMP community. Now, if I see this scenario of an just an example, it's given in money, a scenario of an SNMP community. Okay, so here you can see there are multiple managers. This is one of the organization model that is present. Remembered we had many manager and 1 agent, and one of you had given the answer also that every manager is handling some different section. So here you can see the agent remains the same, but we have multiple SNMP manager who is taking the data from the SNMP agent. Now here in the SNMP manager, an authentication scheme is present in all the manager. Similarly, an authentication scheme is present also in the SNMP agent. So here multiple managers are communicating with a single SNMP agent. While an SNMP manager, now why I require so many managers? So here they have said that suppose here just since 3 managers are there, suppose one of the manager is monitoring the traffic on an element. The another manager might be configuring some administrative information, and the third manager might be monitoring it to perform some statistical study. So the work or the task has been divided between multiple managers. So we might also have a similar situation where a manager might communicate with multiple agents also. Okay, in our organization model, we just have seen that one agent, multiple manager was there, but it can be the other way around also, a single manager communicating with multiple agents. So that scenario also is possible. Okay, so with one to many or many to one and many to many many communication link between manager and agent, a basic authentication scheme and an access policy have been specified in the SNMP. Now see, this manager might ask some data from the agent. This manager will also ask some specific data from this particular agent. And this manager is also asking some data from this agent. Now, suppose ये जो second manager है, he is asking some data which is actually required by the first manager. So in that case, what this SNMP agent has to do, he has to check whether I am supposed to give that data, because his task is just to give the data on request by the manager. So he has to verify whether I should give that particular data to manager 2, or if manager 1 has asked for that data, whether I am supposed to give that data to that particular manager. So how we are doing that? Okay, हमने कुछ password, encryption, decryption, key, nothing we have kept. We have seen, we have only those 5 messages. So the simplest form of authentication is the common community name between the two application entities. So I will give a community name, or I will put agent and this manager 1 in one community. If the manager 2 is belonging to a different community for that set of data, agent will not give that data to suppose manager 2. Okay, so by bringing the manager and agent into a common community, we will give them a community name. I will show you one diagram. It will be easier for you to understand this. Okay, by bringing them, that manager and agent, into a common community, then I can say that, okay, now they can interact with each other. Now, encryption would be a higher level of authentication, in which case both the source and the receiver knows the common encryption and decryption algorithm. So here it is at the higher level of authentication. अगर हमें करना है तो, but since it was the first version, we didn't keep any encryption decryption algorithm. It was just by defining a community and putting the agents and the manager into one community, they were allowed to exchange the data. Now, continuing with this, suppose how we do this. Suppose here I have an agent, SNMP agent. Okay, so there is an SNMP access mode. The SNMP agent can perform read only. If I have the data, I can do read only, or I can read as well as write. So this is the SNMP access. Now, when I say the MIB view, that tree diagram, वो tree diagram के नीचे, इस agent के नीचे क्या है? Objects है. Okay, I have not taken the manager over here. Suppose the agent is there, and below the agent I have the object. So suppose, for example, I just right now take 4 objects: object 1, object 2, object 3, and object 4. Now for this is the tree diagram that is growing. So that is the SNMP MIB view. Now what is the access that is given for object 4? For example, suppose object 4, it is read write. Object 3, it is write only. Object 2 is read only. And object 1, not accessible. So this particular agent is not able to access this particular object. So this is the access policy which I have provided. Okay, so the SNMP agent has an MIB view of object 2, 3, and 4. Although there might be many other objects associated with the network. So ये agent के साथ बहुत सारे objects होंगे in the network. But the SNMP agent gets the MIB view of only object 2, 3, and 4. In addition to the MIB view, each community name is also assigned to an SNMP access mode. Now, what is the community name? Is the SNMP agent का community name है, एक community name है read only, and the other community name is read write only. So the object which matches with this read write, this particular agent can access that particular object. सिमिलरली जो ऑब्जेक्ट में रीड ओनली फैसिलिटी है, दैट सो यहाँ पे रीड ओनली इज द कम्युनिटी नेम, यहाँ पे रीड ओनली इज द कम्युनिटी नेम, read write is the community name, read write is the community name. So when we pair this two, then only I can get the access. So a pairing of SNMP MIB view with an SNMP access code is called as a community profile. Okay, so we had a community name. What is a community and what is a community profile? Okay, so these definitions might be there in the form of an MCQ. Okay, so please don't get confused. Okay, so please mark it somewhere in your notebook or wherever. A pairing of SNMP MIB view. Okay, so SNMP MIB view hai, ye pura SNMP MIB view hai of some of the object with an SNMP access code. Okay, is called as the community profile, and only if the profile matches, then only I can transfer the data. Now continuing with the SNMP community profile. So a community profile in combination with the access mode of the managed object, it determines the operation that can be performed on the object by an agent. Okay, see, I have many objects on the agent. Okay, so what the agent, what right the agent has on that object, so that is given in terms of this SNMP access policy. So with this example that is given over here, if you read this, it will be easier for you to understand. For example, an SNMP agent with read-write SNMP access mode. Okay, so this one, we are talking of this one. With read-write SNMP access mode can perform which operation? We have seen those 5 operations. Okay, so it can perform the get operation, it can perform the set operation, and it can perform the trap operation, where we have the read-write on object 2, 3, and 4. Why not on object 1? Because object 1 is not accessible. Okay, so the agent can perform read-write. Now, what are the functions of read-write? These are the 3 functions from those 5 which we have seen. So get, set, and trap. Now, suppose if we are talking of only read-only, if the SNMP agent has only read-only access mode privilege, so read-only में कौन सा operation आता है? It can perform get and trap operation on object 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so read-only में I can just read the value. Okay, so I can just get the value. I cannot do anything else. Okay, and the trap operation is for trap operation also I can just send the value or I can get the value. Okay, but I cannot write anything on it. So all these combination, these are just an example given, nothing aisa hi ho raha hai. Okay, just to explain the SNMP MIB view and the access policy. Now here object 1 has a non-accessible access mode, hence I cannot read even the value, write the value, nothing I can do. So this particular agent will not be able to access anything or any information of object 1. Now you might feel, अरे ये object तो अकेले रह गया, फिर इसका monitoring कैसे होगा? Might be there is a second agent who will handle that. These are just some of the 4 objects which are there, but you know in a network there are so many components. So many objects will be there. Okay, so this particular agent has the access to only these 3, and that too not the entire access. With some object he can perform read-write, with some object he can perform only the read options. Okay, so and those tasks will be performed using those 5 sets of command. I hope this particular point is clear, all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let us understand ये community profile कैसे बनाएंगे और how that access policy is there. Okay, so very simple example. Here you can see in the diagram there is a manager 1. उसको मैंने community 1 में डाला. There is a manager 2. There are 3 manager. Manager 1, manager 3 is in between, and manager 2 is over here. Manager 1 belongs to community 1. Manager 3 has, or he belongs to, he or she जो भी है, manager 3 belongs to community 1 as well as community 2. Manager 2 he belongs to community 2. तो ठीक है, 3 manager और 2 community है, One manager is belonging to only one community, while we have a third manager who belongs to community 1 and community 2. Now we have agents. So here you can see we have 4 agents, agent 1, agent 2, agent 3, agent 4. ये मेरा community 1 का suppose domain है. This is my community 1. This is my community 2. So right now I have 2 community, 4 agent, 3 manager. So agent 1 and agent 2, they belong to this community 1. Okay, suppose agent 1 has community profile 1, agent 2 has community profile 2. Similarly, agent 3 and agent 4, they belong to community 2. Agent 3 का suppose community profile 3 है, agent 4 का community profile 4 है. Now what is happening is, this manager has to interact with the agent to get the data. Now this manager 1, he belongs to community 1, so he can only interact with the agents that belong to the same community. So as such, मेरे पास 4 agent है, but the manager 1 can interact or he can get the data only from agent 1 and agent 2. That's why these 2 lines are there. Okay, manager 1 cannot get any data from agent 3 or agent 4 because they belong to a different community. Okay, because we have grouped manager 1 in community 1. So manager 1 can only communicate with agent 1 and agent 2 because they belong to both belong to the same community. Similarly, your manager 2 can communicate only with agent 3 and only with agent 4 because they belong to the same community 2. This manager 2 cannot get any data from agent 1, nor this manager 2 can get any data from agent 2 because unka community alag hai. So I cannot get the data being manager 2. But I have one manager 3 who belongs to both the community. So he has a larger role to play. You can say a global role. Remember, we had studied manager of manager who could get the data from 2 different NMS. So similarly, this is the manager of manager configuration, you can say. So this manager 3 can get, since he belongs to both community 1 and 2, manager 3 can get the data from agent 3, can get the data from agent 2, he can get the data from agent 3, and he can get the data from agent 4. So this is, we just see, manager वही है, agent वही है, कोई encryption decryption नहीं है. Only by pairing the manager and the agent into one community, we can say, because see, this might be the headquarter of Mumbai and this might be the headquarter of Pune. Okay, and there might be a global manager sitting at the main headquarter, main branch. Okay, now there is internal competition between the Pune zone and the Mumbai zone. That happens everywhere. No, some targets are there. Suppose some data, this manager wants to get some data and he wants to improve the performance of his network elements or something. So then he might ask this particular agent, but this agent is not supposed to give that data to that particular manager. So this being the central HO, that he should get the data from all his branches. Okay, then only there will be a performance measurement of this community 1 or domain 1, you can say, or domain 2. So means every agent, every manager belongs to one community. So एक community का नाम होना चाहिए. Okay, when I'm sending the data, okay, any get message, set message, or trap message, how will I know that it is coming from a manager or an agent belonging to community 1 or community 2? So when I'm talking of the field structure, the packet that I'm going to send, my message is encapsulated in a packet. That is what is the work of the SNMP that we have seen. Okay, so in the encapsulation, the very first field will be the community name or community profile. Okay, so with that community, I'll understand, seeing that field, I will understand, okay, he belongs to that community, he belongs to that community, and if he is not belonging to my community, I will not send the data. So in the header format or the packet format, it is a very simple packet format. The community name should be present. Okay, so here this was the explanation which I had given. So here you can see agent 1 and 2 belongs to community 1. However, they do have two different community profile, community 1 and one profile 1 and profile 2. Now see, all agents cannot be the same ना. अगर एक printer है तो एक router होगा, दूसरा desktop होगा. So that agent has his own community profile 1. Agent 2 has his own community profile 2. Agents need not be identical. So this agent might handle a different set of objects. This agent might handle a different set of objects. Okay, so he has his own community profile. He also has his own community profile. Now, ये वाले agent को ये profile मतलब ये वाले network objects का कोई data नहीं मिलेगा. So here also one level of authentication is there. तो ठीक है, ये suppose मेरा कुर्ला का region है जहाँ पे ये network है. So this agent is handling that particular domain. Okay, remember we had seen the perspective of network management. It is if I am handling a particular domain, for me it is network management. Similarly, this agent too might take the Ghatkopar area ka data. He is handling all the elements or network components belonging to Ghatkopar area. So there will be a community profile. Nowadays, all of us have a mobile number, 10 digit. But if we have the landline number, so you know how the landline number is there. So 091, that is the India region. Then we have Mumbai, okay, metro 022. Then we might have 251, for example, 251 belongs to Thane or whatever, and then the remaining numbers. So this way, you can say this profiles are made. Okay, so I hope you have understood how the SNMP access policy is done. So it's just by grouping or pairing the entities into a community, we have taken care in a very simple way about who can access the data. So security is present. So the practical example here that is given in your book also, suppose an enterprise management system of a corporation with headquarters in New York and domains or network site in New York and San Francisco. Let manager 1, community 1 be associated with San Francisco, and manager 2 and community 2 belongs to New York. I had given you example of Pune and Mumbai. And let the manager 3 be the overall network management system, that is the manager of manager, that is MON. Manager 1 manages agent 1 and 2 associated with network elements in San Francisco. Manager 2 manages New York domain. Manager 1 does not have the view of New York, and manager 2 cannot perform any operation on the network elements belonging to San Francisco domain. Okay, so being a part of the same network, same service provider, still that particular manager does not have access to that particular domain. But manager 3 has both the community names defined in its profile, and hence he has the view of the total enterprise network in New York and San Francisco. I hope this is clear. Okay, how community profile or community access policy is defined in SNMP. Yes, it is clear, all of you? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
See, if SNMP community profile is there, you have to start with this. Okay, it's all there in my notes. Then you explain the community profile. Then this structure, how a community profile is created using SNMP MIB and SNMP access mode. Okay, explain this example, give this example. Okay, and this one, how using this scheme, I am able to perform the access policy. So nicely explained, give an example. Okay, so you have very big scope of writing sufficient answer for NSEM में अगर आया तो 10 marks का होगा. Okay. Now considering the SNMP proxy access policy, now this proxy server organization model we had seen. So similarly, we have the proxy server access policy. So here we can see that there is an SNMP community. One person belongs to SNMP community. The other person means the network object. They belong to non-SNMP community. Now I have a manager who has an SNMP process built in it, okay, and he belongs to one community. तो कायदे से SNMP non-enabled है, okay, non-managed object है. So this SNMP agent will handle all the objects which belong to the SNMP community, but non-SNMP community कैसे handle होगा? I cannot discard that. I cannot say अरे बाबा तुमने SNMP installed नहीं है, you don't have that, I will not handle. Okay, I cannot simply replace my all network components that is present in my network. So what I will do, I will have a proxy agent. So this proxy agent will monitor a non-SNMP community with non-SNMP agent, and then it will convert the object and data into an SNMP compatible object and data to feed to the SNMP manager. Now, how this data will be changed, that we will see later. Suppose I have over here version 1, I have over here version 2. Sorry, this might be version 2 higher one, and this might be version 1. Okay, both the versions will have different messages. इसमें तो 5 मैंने देखा, version 2 में कौन से दूसरे रहेंगे, that we need to see. So those belongs to non-SNMP community. So what this proxy agent will do is, the message that I am getting, like get request, set request, might be दूसरे version में it is named in a different way. So that packet inside, he cannot change the message. He will try to change the data. He will try to convert that data or the object into a compatible format so that this manager can handle that particular data. So this is your SNMP proxy access policy, right? If I don't have an SNMP object, still using the proxy agent, this particular manager can handle those set of non-SNMP objects. Again, later we will study, see, proxy access policy. A proxy organization model में भी हमने पढ़ा. Now this is the proxy in terms of access policy. Similarly, again we will study what is the role of proxy agent जब हम लोग version 1 और उसके बाद version 2, version 1 तो हो रहा है, version 2 पढ़ेंगे. Okay, because immediately when we migrated from version 1 to version 2, I had shown you the history. कौन से year में कौन सा version आया था. There was a gap of only 5 years. So we cannot replace all the components और एक मैनेजमेंट इसको निकाल के दूसरा मैनेजमेंट टूल उसमें इंस्टॉल करें. ओके, सो वी हैड टू हैंडल साइमल्टेनियसली वर्जन 1 and version 2. So with this help of proxy agent, and one more is there, that is called as, he is a manager, that is called as the bilingual manager. Bilingual, bi means two, lingual means language. So a manager who can handle bilingual language. Okay, that is version 1 ka language and version 2 ka language. So apart from proxy agent, I also have one more component called as the bilingual manager, which can handle the compatibility issue of version 1 and version 2. Okay, version 3 altogether different thing. So उसमें proxy agent भी काम नहीं आएगा और bilingual manager भी काम नहीं आएगा. This is about when I have version 1 and version 2. I am saying all these things. I hope you are listening carefully, because these are the points on which you can differentiate version 1, version 2 and version 3. That is the most common question that has been repeatedly asked in the paper. Okay, so prepare difference between version 1, 2, 3 nicely, and good, better, best may explain all those logical points. Okay, so how I can, this example they have given is an illustration of SNMP and non-SNMP community being managed by an SNMP manager. So a practical example is a network of LAN and WAN. Okay, so the LAN could be a TCP/IP network with SNMP agent, and WAN, it could be an X.25, the frame relay. X.25 is the frame relay network, which is not an internet model, but can be managed by a proxy agent and integrated into the overall management system. So this is, actually this happens. Okay, so we have proxy agents who are present. Okay, so this is how the SNMP proxy access policy takes place. I hope you have understood till this point. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody, any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? You people don't have doubt. Now let us understand the protocol entities. Okay, so we have been talking about the SNMP. Okay, the packet size. Now SNMP packet कैसे होना चाहिए? See, from the beginning I was telling you there is 3 versions of SNMP that was present. Version 1, version 2, version 3. All those versions are still existing, though version 3 is the latest one and that is widely used. But I cannot discard all the components which have SNMP version 1 and version 2 inbuilt. Okay, the management protocol that is inbuilt. So when when I get a packet, okay, whether the agent gets a packet or the manager gets the packet, okay, and I know in my network there are all 3 present. Version 1 wale bhi hai, 2 wale bhi hai, or 3 wale bhi hai. So when whichever packet I get, the first thing I should know कि वो कौन से version का packet है. Okay, so the first field, see this is a very simple, एक ही row है इसमें. We don't have a very big packet structure. So the first field, अगर तुमको किसी ने बोला कि SNMP का packet structure कैसा है, Viva में, that is one of the question. Might be I will only ask the question. Okay, so how does the SNMP packet looks like? So these 3 fields are there. ये दोनों को थोड़ा छोटा draw करना, इसको थोड़ा बड़ा draw करना. Because version, you know, 1, 2 और 3 लिखना है, तो उसके लिए मुझे ज्यादा जगह नहीं चाहिए. Okay, so version, the first field will be version. The second field is community. So I know, you know now that in SNMP communication takes place only when they belong to an identical community. So the second field is the community. And then the third field is the SNMP PDU. PDU is the protocol data unit. So what does the SNMP message has? The SNMP message has a version identifier, it has a community name, and then the PDU, that is the protocol data unit. And the length of this SNMP message will not exceed 484 octets. Why we are telling in terms of octets? Because we were doing the TLV encoding and we were sending the message in groups of octets. So if I want to write the ASN1, please write it or remember it, whichever way is comfortable to you. So if I tell you कि SNMP का जो message है, उसका ASN1 coding कैसे रहेगा? So message is defined as, the symbol is defined as, now there is a sequence. So message is defined as a sequence of what? Version, community, data. This has to be small letter. This has to be capital letter. It is the keyword. So sequence of version, it will be an integer, 1, 2 or 3 likhna hai. So it is an integer. And then you can put this curly bracket. Under इन्होंने version example लिया है version 1. When it is only a single value, जैसे roll number 5 लिखना है मुझे. Okay, so roll number, integer, and then I put this curly bracket. If you are remembering how we were encoding or writing the ASN1 coding. Community का जो नाम है, it will be written in terms of an octet string. Okay, so you know what is an octet string. Hi, hello, these were all octet strings. So there will be a name, no, community name. ऐसा कुछ होगा ना कि some name I can give you. कुछ एक नाम दे दो. Red Rose, whatever, community. So that name Red Rose comes under octet string. And data, I am not bothered about the any kya data hai wo nahi. It can be any. Remember, choice and any, these 2 commands were there. If I am not specific, I can use data can be anything na. कुछ भी उसको भेजने दो. Why I am bothered inside what data it is. उसने integer भी भेजा है. There is a mixture of integer and octet string. Okay, so let the data be any. So this way you can write the ASN1 of the SNMP message. So this slide is very, very important from the viewpoint of an Viva or the viewpoint of an MCQ question. This might be there. Now I am telling you again, ये वाला जो चीज है, integer के बाद, since it's a default value, version 1, 2 and 3, there might be curly bracket only. ये वाला चीज नहीं भी हो सकता है. Okay, because it's a default value, and whenever the integer is only one default value, this is 1, 2 or 3, 12 नहीं है, 13 नहीं है, 14 नहीं है. Okay, so that's why we write it with this curly bracket. Okay, so might be this will be there in one of the options, and you need to find out that particular option. So it's a very simple thing to remember. How the packet size looks. Our first field is version, next is community, and then the last one is the SNMP PDU, and the message should not exceed 484 bytes, or you can say octets. Both are correct. Okay. So the message, it consists of version, community name, protocol data unit. Now that ये तो मेरा message है, but then what I have to do, I have to encapsulate that message. Okay. So how will I encapsulate that message? So that is okay. So these are the PDUs. Now अभी PDU मुझे data भेजना है यहाँ पे. Okay, I have written any. Now any में मतलब क्या? वो जो 5 message है, those are the data. Now I might get some data, I might set the data, or I am sending a trap message. So to be specific, ये data any मैंने डाला है. So what are those data? So PDUs. Okay. So PDUs is again there is a choice. तुमको कौन सा PDU लेना है? So either a get request, get next request, get response, set request, and trap. These are the 5 messages. So my PDUs, if I'm sending कौन सा? Because see, I'm sending any of these 5 messages. पहले हमने version लिखा, community name लिखा, और मेरा message में either I want any 5 of this. Okay, so that is the data I want either from the agent or from the manager. So the PDUs will be a choice of all of this. Okay, so get request is my get request PDU, get next request is my get next request PDU. Okay, so these are all in small letters, and this the initial part is in capital letter. That care, अगर ये question किसी form में आया, तो you please remember this, because इतना money में दिया हुआ है, so we need to practice all this. Okay, so it is not from somewhere. So very limited ASN1 codes are there. Okay, so we need to prepare it. So how message encapsulation is done? So the SNMP PDU, मतलब मेरे पास data है. Okay, so that data, what I have to do, either that out of those 5 messages, मेरे पास कोई एक तो data है. So at the application layer, what I will do is, I have the version, community, and this SNMP PDU का जो ये data इधर आ गया, and the application layer will add one application header. You have seen all this actually in your OSI. Every layer from the application, when it goes to the physical layer, every layer attach its own header. So same way it is happening over here. यहाँ पे मेरा SNMP का data है. This data are nothing but those 5 set of commands. Okay. So to it, in the application layer, I am adding the community name, the version, and the application layer is adding its own header. So this entire thing becomes the application PDU. When it comes to the transport layer, we know in SNMP we use only UDP for communication. Okay, so the transport layer adds the UDP header over here. Then this entire thing, ye pura, see, they have drawn it very nicely in exam. Also, you are supposed to draw it in this way. Ye pura becomes the transport PDU. So exactly this is my transport PDU, and then the network layer will attach its IP header. This entire things becomes the network layer PDU, and it comes to the data link layer. So then the data link layer again adds its own header. Okay, so then finally it goes to the physical layer. Okay, and then again from this physical layer, what we will do is one PDUs, one header as it goes to the top. Okay, one header is removed at each layer, and then again we have the data. Okay, so this is how the encapsulation of SNMP message takes place. One last point which I want to highlight is The length of the SNMP version, as I have mentioned earlier, is 484 bytes or 484 octet, or an SNMP protocol entity is received on port 161 on the host, except for trap, which is received on port 162. I am sending the message to my system. Okay, there are multiple ports on which I can receive the data and send the data. If it is an SNMP message or SNMP protocol entity, so this, whichever machine I am receiving it, it is received on port 161 on the host. If it is a trap message, that is received on port 162. Right now, you just remember it. We are using UDP for communication in SNMP, and it is received, or that UDP communication takes place using two ports, that is 161 and 162. In the next lecture, in whichever day we are taking the lecture, we will again see agent sending to the manager, manager sending to the agent, and how we are receiving on port 161, 162, or any other port. Okay, so there might be other messages also which are received on any other port. So this is an important thing to remember. MCQ mein to, it is important. See, all these, whatever I'm telling, it becomes a part of the question bank. Okay, so an SNMP protocol, because why I am telling all this is